video on applying wind loads to the claddings. After defining the wind load, now your job is to apply this defined wind loads to the building model. You will be applying the wind loads on the external claddings of the buildings. To be able to view and select them, you need to view the elevation of the building. It is necessary to understand the elevation sections before using them. Select the Plan View tab and set the view option to elevation as shown. The Set Elevation View dialog box opens. The letters A, B, C, and D represent the elevation sections in the y direction of the building plan as shown. Similarly, the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 represent the elevation sections in the x direction of the building plan. If you select any of these options, it will show that particular elevation section of the building model. It is obvious that to see the exterior claddings, you need to select the 4 exterior edge sections, which are AD and 1, 5. To see the left side elevation of the model, that is the section on the grid line A. So select A and click on OK. The Plan View tab now changes to the elevation view of section A of the building. You have to select all the cladding shells of this elevation. Select the All Stories option, then select the shells as shown. It should now show 24 shells selected. Then all the cladding shells of this section A has been selected. Once they are selected, you need to assign the loads onto them. In the Assign menu, go to Shell Loads and select Wind Pressure Coefficient. For the wind pressure coefficient value, you will have to refer to the IS code again. Go to Table 4 of IS code, which gives the values of external pressure coefficients. The values are categorized under different values of building height ratio and building plan ratio. Check for the building height ratio, that is the height by the width. The height of the building is 23 meters and the width is 24 meters. Thus 23 by 24 gives a value of around 0.95. As 0.95 falls between 1 by 2 and 3 by 2, that is 0.5 and 1.5, we will look for values within this category. Again, under this category, you have two subcategories for building plan ratio, that is length by width. The length and width of building plan are both 24 meters, which means the building plan ratio is 24 by 24, that is 1. So check for the values within the first subcategory where the length by width ratio is between 1 and 3 by 2. Now the surface wind pressure coefficients are different from different surfaces of the building. As you can see, the surfaces are depicted as A, B, C, and D, where A is the surface on which wind is hitting perpendicularly. If you correlate these surfaces with the elevation sections of a building model in the software, surface A is elevation section A, surface B is elevation section D, C is 5 and D is 1. Since the wind is hitting perpendicularly, the wind angle is 0 degree and the coefficient for surface A is plus 0.7. You had selected the elevation section A in the software. So go there and give the value of plus 0.7. Make sure the option Windwards is selected and click on Apply. The wind pressure coefficient on surface A is applied. Click on OK to exit. In the next video, you will learn to apply the wind pressure coefficient on the other exterior surfaces. Thanks for watching.